fire. Clip clap that shit. Welcome to Akihabara, where the Japanese beer industry insists that they saw something in the road and didn't just stop short on us. I'm Casey.
I'm Eric. Today we're going to have a look at the latest entries in Suntory's Craft Select series. It's Golden Stars and Purple Horseshoes. Oh, no, wait. It's the Golden Ale and the Imperial Stout.
So the two beers we're doing today are the fourth installment of Suntory's Craft Select series. Suntory started this Craft Select series this year. The first set was a brown ale and a pale ale.
Okay.
And then the second set came out over the summer, and that was the Marzen and the Special Bitter. After that, the third one was the pumpkin ale, and that was by itself.
Right.
This current one, as we said, is the Imperial Stout and the Golden Ale. And the next one, which comes out December 15th, is an IPA and an Amber Ale. So far, none of these beers have been that great. They haven't been bad, but they haven't been great.
I would say they haven't been memorable.
Yeah, there you go. That's a good way to put it.
If we're going to I'll talk briefly about my thoughts on the series. One thing I really like about it is the can design.
Yeah.
They're all very colorful, very distinct. One thing I just noticed earlier today is that on the bottom of the can, they have a line of different beer glasses, and then the style of beer that the style of glass that you're supposed to use to drink the beer is like checked off on the bottom of the can, and
I did not notice that.
Displayed at the top in full color. So that's kind of cool.
I also like the fact that each can is unique, but they also share the same overarching theme.
Yeah.
And it works really well together.
And because they're so bright and colorful, I always get really excited when the new ones come out, and I'm like, it's a penguin! I want the penguin!
I also like that the can kind of describes the style for each beer.
Right, it's got the little point system.
Kind of stats for it.
It's like a mecha, like
yeah.
Gundam trading cards.
Yeah, exactly.
In beer format.
Give them both a try.
Let's do this.
All right, first the Golden Ale. The Golden Ale does have a good amount of consistent carbonation. We poured it a little while ago and it's still bubbling up. That's nice.
How was the head on this, by the way? You had more than I did.
Yeah, it was pretty nice.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad.
I'm getting like a little bit of honey, almost like a I don't want to say citrus, maybe like a light lemon flavor to this.
Oh yeah, there is a kind of almost sweet, acidic flavor to it. Citrusy, sweet kind of flavor, yeah.
Yeah, the warmer it gets, the more sort of citrusy citrus notes I end up getting. All right, move on to this.
Next up, the Imperial Stout.
That's rich and sort of charred malty.
The Stout isn't something that hasn't been seen in Japan. Kirin has its stout that's on permanent lineup.
Yeah, I mean, it goes without saying because they would have used some sort of toasted malt for this, but it does taste a little bit charred.
Yeah.
A little bit sweet, almost like you threw a handful of berries on the fire with the malt or something. It's not a bad stout.
It's not bad. This also, I'm sad to say, doesn't stand out at all for me. I like the Kirin stout a lot better.
I'm going to be kind of pedantic and come at this one a little bit. This is an Imperial Stout, so I would expect it to be really heavy body and high alcohol percentage.
It's a slightly higher alcohol percentage, but it doesn't have a heavy body at all. I expected a thicker...
Yep, a more viscous pour and everything. This is kind of Imperial Stout as compared to like a standard Japanese lager.
Yeah.
It's a relative Imperial Stout. It's more of like a medium porter.
If their goal is to just introduce Japanese people to all these different types of beer, that's good. But if they're limited runs anyway, and it doesn't really matter at the end of the day, because you just have this set, and once it's gone, it's gone. Why not go all in, as opposed to try and make a Japanese toned down version of the heavier drinks?
Maybe? I don't know if it costs more to make like a real stout. This says fruity on it. I was right. Fucking yeah, me. Yeah, fireberries. Okay, but I should pull back a little now that I've come at this thing. This is not so bad.
No, it's not bad.
If it had been marketed as just like a regular stout or even as a porter, I would probably have less of a problem with it. And I like the purple can.
Yeah, for an Imperial Stout,
it falls flat on its face. But as a porter, it's not bad. I think I would still take Tokyo Black over this.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But it's okay. If we're gonna add one of these to the permanent lineup, which one do you take as a consumer?
I was trying to think of that. The golden ale isn't different enough, so I have lots of choices there, where there's a lot fewer choices with the stout.
Okay.
That said, the stout is also a cheap 6% alcohol drink, so I'm better off drinking that if I want to get drunk cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd pick the stout. How about you?
I think if I was on the business side, I would pick the stout too. As a consumer, though, I would rather have the ale.
Okay.
Because I would want to drink this instead of premium malts or instead of Kirin Shibori.
Right, give them a try. They are limited edition, so they're not going to be around forever. He's angry.
Oh, Jesus. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Or subscribe. That's fine. Either one, really. That's fine.
You can also check us out on social media. We have a Twitter. Fuck you, Facebook. Fuck you, Facebook. You can check out our last episode and Ghost Ride the Weep. Couldn't even hold it.
All right, thanks, guys. It's been real.
Till next time.
Yep.